Hello everyone and welcome back to Cold Otter Gaming. My name is Rich and we're continuing our playthrough through Breath of the Wild. So, in the last episode we finished the last shrine, and we are going to turn in the orbs, get a new heart container because that's how I usually play. I do heart then stamina, and just go through. So, for those of you who don't know, goddess statues, this is a big one, are where you can turn in these orbs. There's a couple different places in the open world where you can do this. So this episode is going to be long, as I came up with an idea while filming the last episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the heart container. We're going to do the talk to the old man, get the paraglider, go through the video or the cutscene and lore piece and all that. And then before we leave the Great Plateau, I'm going to collect as many of the seeds as I can and show you guys where they're at. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to use the editor that comes with YouTube. It doesn't cost me anything. I know, I'm cheap. And then also, just to work on editing skills, I'm going to try to cut the video down to best I can. From what I can tell, it's no real big trip from one place to the other on the plateau, but I don't want to waste your guys' time. Again, like I talked about in a couple videos, the views in this game are beautiful. At least in my opinion. I thank everyone for viewing the videos.
Well done,
your comments and everything.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
So actually, the funny thing is, the first time I played this, I don't know how, but I think it was at night. But I did not notice the chest that's right there till I came back and I was bored one day and I didn't really want to continue where I was at in the game. I just wanted to play around, so I searched
a century ago
the Great Plateau for anything I missed, chests and stuff like that.
My life was taken away from me, and since that
Eventually
time,
found it up there.
here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory
I don't know
is
how I
still
missed it.
fragile.
I mean, it's literally right there.
So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
So it looks like there's 18, I believe,
100 years ago.
seeds on just the plateau. We've gotten one so far.
True form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation
Oh, here's
to
a question
generation
for if you guys want, like what we did in the first video with your favorite Zelda game.
But there was also
favorite version of Ganon or Ganondorf, if that, I mean, same person.
Signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are
claim that as your favorite incarnation of him or whatnot.
Beneath the ground.
I like the idea that they did with Calamity Ganon. I said that in other videos.
Large areas of land. It wasn't long before.
Thing is, I guess nostalgia sake or anything like that, I really like Ganondorf because Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time was the first Zelda game that I beat on my own. No help from anyone, no help from my older brother or anything like that. All the other ones I played either didn't beat it because I was little, didn't really understand the whole concept of strategy,
oft repeated throughout our land,
or just wasn't able to beat it. I mean, that's not a whole lot of games.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power. and her
I
appointed
remember
knight,
before
chosen by the sword that
Ocarina of
seals
Time, the
dark
only one I
ages.
really played
It was they who
that I
sealed
really
Ganon
enjoyed
away
playing
using the
was
power
Link to
of
the
these
Past.
ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
I would completely understand it if you guys know the story and everything. If you wanted to skip through this, I'm not exactly sure what time to tell you to skip to, so I'm recording the audio as I play.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions.
I'm not doing
a
the
name
whole
that would
commentary
solidify
auto
their
thing.
unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of
it's
the
more,
champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
I don't want to say fake commentary or real or anything, but you'd also get my
Ganon was cunning,
reactions
and he
and stuff.
responded with a plan beyond
And I'll
our
probably do
imagining.
that with most games. I think the only games I'd probably not do a live recording would be games playing online and stuff like that, especially if it's a group.
He appeared from deep
Call of
below
Duty or something
Hyrule
like that.
Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts.
Even though 90% of the time I play Call of Duty online, I'm just playing normal matches, so I'm not
Champions lost their
really talking to
lives,
anyone.
Those residing in the castle as well.
Call of Duty's more
Bravely
listen to music,
collapsed
play the game
while defending
for me.
the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop
I like
him
the
from
design they
consuming
put in the
our
shields and
land.
the quivers and stuff.
Considering that I could not save my
That's another
own
great thing
kingdom,
about this game
I
is
have
just
no right to ask this
how
of
much
you, Link.
work you can tell they put into designing
am
some of the
powerless
outfits.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle.
Well,
I
that's
believe it would be quite
misleading. He
reckless for you
controls
to
all the
head directly
guardians
to the castle at
that
this
are still
point.
functional, even the ones that are stuck.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness.
As you'll probably be able
Follow
to tell,
the
because
road out to
I
Kakariko
have the
village.
bad luck of being shot by those
There
things.
you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Yeah, the paraglider. And we only did like 4 times what their initial offer. So now we are going to do all the seeds. So I believe there's 18 on this plateau, and we've collected 1, I believe, at this point in the game. Easy way to check is go to your key items. So yeah, we have 1. So, alright, there's 1 here. I believe you just have to dive into the thing. Yep. That was easy. No idea what's in this. I don't think it's a seed or anything. I'm just curious. Nope, just a chest. Hopefully something good. Nope, like most things, it's just a opal. So, again, with the stamina thing, always be careful. If you run out of stamina while climbing, you fall. Swimming, you drown. Paragliding, you fall. Depending on how high up you are, that can be a good thing or a bad thing. And actually, I think there might be one in the Temple of Time, too. Just trying to remember. Okay, now I'm just trying to think of where it might be. So, with some of these seeds, it's actually not that hard to figure out where they're at because they give you a hint. It's usually, oh, what are those things called? Pinwheel. You'll see a little pinwheel. Or a flower that will disappear when you get close to it. If you see the flower, then you have to follow the flower, and then another one will pop. When one disappears, another one will pop up. Some you just have to climb to weird spots. So a good thing about climbing on buildings is a lot of them have ledges. Yeah, or that. Or I never actually seen that show up anywhere else. So that's new to me. So if I remember correctly, the amount you need to upgrade your inventories, slots, and stuff like that depends on where you're at in the game. So the first few will be cheap compared to the last few. So if you find yourself low on stamina while paragliding, if you drop or put away the paraglider and let yourself fall, and then open it right before you hit the ground, you'll be fine. You won't get hurt. Ooh, he's alive. Don't want that. Ah, there it is. And I think that. Yep, there we go. Oop. Is that another sword? It is another sword. Alrighty. Off to the next one. Actually, I think there might be one by the hut. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Again, this video is going to run long on its own, just collecting all these. And I think what I might do is like the area of the main story, so like where the divine beasts are and everything. I might finish that area, kind of like how I've technically finished the Great Plateau, and then I'll try to find all the seeds before moving on. Man, I call it the seed hunting videos or something like that. And there's the trick I just talked about. Alright. Now I think it's on top of his hut. Yep, and there's another one. Now this is always a good want to play Zelda, but don't necessarily want to continue the story part yet. Alright, what else? Where's I can find the ones. Majority are on the mountains or in the forest. So let's teleport over to the forest. And we'll go from there. Oh, if you see in the upper right hand corner, we got orbs currently have shrines completed and seeds collected. Now the seeds might actually continue. I don't know if it drops when you actually spend them or not, like the orbs do. So. Alright, I think... I don't think there's any in the water. I think the next one's in the mud. less chance than the one puzzle I did in the other video. Alright, and then I think there's another one right next to it. It's a rock one. So with the interesting rocks, like in a weird placement, so those will give them like, oh, there's no shot at. Let's just use the spear. I really feel like wasting my arrows. Those were arrows. Okay. On to the next one. Now I think we actually need to go into the forest. You guys heard that, I apologize. My computer went off again and I forgot to mute it. Alright, so. Ooh, what's under here? I think these we can blow away. Yep. Or you can catch them on fire, I think. Keep dropping the rocks on them. Alright. So now I think we have to go deeper into the forest. Ooh, what's this? Oh, silent shroom. So, a lot of the mushrooms, you can actually figure out what they do when you cook them with food just by their name. Oh look, there's the flower I was talking about. I might have gone the wrong way though. So then, yep, so. Then you just follow the flowers, the plants. And eventually one will show up. So we are moving right along. So I guess it's actually 17 on the plateau and then one next to the plateau. So you technically have to leave the plateau to get it. I'm way off. There it is. I think. Yep, it's the rock one. This one I will not drop on his head. Alright. I think that might be it for the woods. So, that's... Thankfully we have the warm duvet or whatever, dovet, whatever you want to call it. Because I believe the rest are all in snow areas. Alright, we got the chest. I actually don't know what that is. I'm intrigued now. Nothing. Alright, I know there's one over here, just can't remember how to get it. No, it is this. Wait. Maybe something besides bomb. I do have fire arrows. Let's try fire arrow. Could probably do it with a torch too. Oh wait. I would think it would take less fire arrows. continue my episodes of dying. Alright, so don't fall in the water, kids. Let's go and steal this thing. Bring this thing over here. That's all. And that one. One up on that mountain up here. Where's this one up here? I know there's one up here. I think it's further over here. Alright, so there is one. I had to look it up. There is one in the shrine where you wake, but you have to leave the plateau to get to it. So we will do that one and the other one last. So we're gonna work back up here and collect these last few. I would say if anyone sees a rock, point it out, but that'd be kind of redundant. Okay. Alright. I'm in trouble. It's supposed to be right around here somewhere. Alright, so I had to look this one up. Sorry, guys. But, yeah. It's one of those few that are on the plateau, but not on the plateau. Of course, not only did I not get it, but I hurt myself. I think there's 3 more, and then there's the one that, and then the 2 that we technically have to leave the plateau, so. This is going on 40 minutes. We're definitely gonna have to edit. Also, if you guys want to let me know about the seed searching videos I talked about earlier in this video, if you guys think it's a good idea, I will do them. Alright. Pick this rock up. And there's another one. And then there's one more. I think it's partially down the... Yep, there it is. It's under this. That's number 16. The last two, you technically have to leave the... So we're going to go up to here. This is where we kind of want to go off on. So go here, teleport, get the last two seeds, and then we'll be done. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. If you guys get lost, there's plenty online that you can look up. Alright. So you'll see this happening when you wander around the open world. It's always good to help them out. You might get something out of it. See? Alright, now on to this one. Number 17 of 18. And I'll get the last one. Weird that you can't get this, well, anywhere else in the game. Or, not anywhere else. You have to leave and come back to be able to get this. that is how you get all the seeds in this area. So, I kind of wish they showed them on the map here in general, but they don't. So, we'll see if that comes later in the game. I don't think it does. They keep adding stuff. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I edited it down, because right now we're just under an hour long video. So, I do not know when I'm going to post this one. I need to figure out how the editing software works and all that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.